Okay, so today's date is 9/22/20, and we're gonna work on combining like terms. Okay, so give everybody a second to get your notebooks out and write that down. Okay, so yesterday we talked about identifying like terms. Okay, so you guys tell me, are X and Y like terms? Are those like terms? This is kind of what we talked about yesterday. And I see lots of you shaking your head no. Can you tell me why they are not like terms? Brendan. Good, they're different letters. So these are not like terms. Okay? How about x squared and x? Are those like terms? Carson, you're shaking your head no, why not?
Because one of them squared, one's not.
Right. One has the exponent and one doesn't, so they are not like terms. Okay. How about 2y and 7y? Are they like terms? I think some of you nodding your head yes, because they both have the same letter. So they are like terms, because remember, in order to be like terms, they have to have the same letter with the same exponent. Does the number in front matter? No, not at all. Okay? So today, we're going to do, I'm going to skip this one. We're going to use what I call algebra tiles. Okay? And it's going to make this really easy. So I have a bunch of tiles here, and I have an X, I have a Y. Are X and Y like terms? No, and that's why I made them different colors. They're kind of the same size, but I made them different colors because they're not like terms. Okay, we have an x squared. Is an x squared the same as an x? Absolutely not, right? That's why they're different sizes. We have a y squared. That's different. And then we have all these units. Those are just ones. Okay? So my question to you is, how do you think we could use these tiles to represent 2x? Any thoughts on how I might use the tiles to represent 2x? Really?
Maybe use 2 unit squares and an x.
Okay? So Brinley's thought is to maybe do this. 2 of the ones and an x. What do you guys think? That may be what you were thinking, and I see a lot of people nodding their heads. I tell you that's not quite right. So let me tell you what this means. This means 2 plus x. So it's a really good guess, because you really weren't sure yet. But it doesn't mean 2x, it means 2 plus x. So how do you think you might show 2x? Any thoughts? Okay, so I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to go, oh, really? Is that simple? This is 2x. An x
Oh my
and an
goodness.
x. Right? That's simple, right? Were we overthinking it? Yeah. Okay. So literally, if I want 2x, I need 2 x's. That's it. So what do you think I'd put if I want 7? Put that, Carson.
7 units.
7 units. Just 7 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. That means 7. Simple as that. Okay, how about 3y squared? How would I show that? I feel like we need... You guys at home, you guys are way more energetic than the other half of your class. They are like sleeping yet this morning. Person.
3y squared.
Good. So you literally need 3 y squareds. Questions on that? Does that make sense, everyone? Okay. At home, any questions on that? From anybody at home? Okay, so then you're maybe wondering, okay, so what does this have to do with the math that we have to do? Here's what your homework is going to look like. I'm going to give you an expression, and I'm going to ask you to simplify it by combining like terms. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how the first one works. 3x squared minus x squared. Okay, we're always going to work left to right, and 3x squared means I have 3x squared. Everybody agree with that? Okay, that is 3x squared. Then it says minus x squared. What does minus mean? Take away. So I want to get rid of an x squared. And what I'm left with is 2x squared. So that would be my answer. I've simplified it. I went from 2 terms down to 1. So I want you guys to write this one in your notes. So write 4y plus y squared plus 6 plus 2y. Those of you at home do the same thing. Okay, so write that down. 4y plus y squared plus 6 plus 2y. Okay, we're just going to work our way through the problem from left to right. So how would I show 4 y's? 4 y's, that simple. So on your paper, beneath the 4y, I want you to put y, 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 y. You don't have to draw the boxes, but just put 4 y's beneath it. Okay, then it says plus y squared. So what do I need next? Jada says a y squared, okay? So put a y squared on your paper. Then it says plus 6. 6 ones. So put 6 ones on your paper. And the last thing is plus 2y. Really? 2 y's. Now, when I put the 2 y's over there, I'm not going to put them here. I could. But they are like all of these other y's. So I'm going to put them with the other y's. And now we have to read what we have. How many y's do we have? 6, so we'd have 6y plus a y squared plus 6. That's your answer. Okay, makes sense? It's pretty easy when you draw it out. Okay, write the next one down. 3x plus 3y minus y minus x plus 2x squared. Those of you at home, write that in your notes also. 3x plus 3y minus y minus x plus 2x squared. So what should we start with? Go ahead, Carson.
3 x's.
3 x's. So at home, here, draw your 3 x's under the 3x. Whoa! My whole thing moved. That was not supposed to happen. There we go. Okay. What do I need after the 3 x's? Jada?
3y.
3 y's. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then it says minus a y. What do we want to do when it says minus y? Take one away. So I'm going to scribble one of them out. So scribble out a y. Then it says minus x. So take away an x, get rid of one of the x's. And finally it says plus 2x squared. So I need 2x squareds. And then you just have to read what you have. So in this case, we have 2x plus 2y plus 2x squared. And that's your so this is what you would put on your homework as your answer. Okay? It's pretty simple. I think if you're writing it out, it's not that bad. Okay, so the last one, 9 plus 4y minus 3 plus y minus 3y. Put that in your notes. 9 plus 4y minus 3 plus y minus 3y. How would I show 9? Go ahead, Jada. 9, 1. So I'm going to draw it this time just like you guys. I put 9 ones. Plus 4y. Jada?
4y.
Okay. Y. You might be asking yourself the same thing. Y. Okay, so we've got 4 y's minus 3, Carson?
Take away 3. 1.
Take away 3 of the ones, so I cross those out. Okay, plus y. What do I do with the plus y? Jada? Put a y in there, so we need another y. And then minus 3y. Take away 3 of the y's. So our final answer is 6 plus 2y. Done. Questions on that part? Those of you at home, any questions so far? No? Making sense? Some of you are saying yes, some of you are saying no. Okay, let's try one more, or maybe 2 more. Okay, I'm going to give everybody a second to write this one down. Write that down. 8k squared plus 4k minus 3k squared plus 3 squared minus k plus 5. Okay, and literally, you guys, try not to make this more complicated than what it needs to be. Start at the left. How am I going to show 8k squared? Carson, go ahead.
8k squared.
Yeah, so you're going to write k squared 8 times. Okay, because there's 8 of them, we put k squared 8 times. Then it says plus 4k. So what do I do there? Shout out
4k.
4k's. Okay. So I've got my 4k's. Okay, be really careful with minus signs because the next one says minus 3k squared. So we have to take away 3 of the k-squareds. So cross out 3 of them. I've done that. Here's where some of you might get stumped. Okay, what do I do with 3 squared? What is 3 squared? What does that mean? 3 squared means 3 times 3, which is 9. So I could just replace that with the number 9, and how do I show 9? 9 ones. So I've got my 9 ones. Minus a k. So I take away one of the k's, and then I add 5. So 5 more ones. Okay. Your answer is whatever's left. So I have 5k squared plus 3k plus 14. Okay? I'm going to have you try one completely on your own. You do this one on your own. Try that on your own. 3a plus 2b squared plus 6c plus a minus 2c plus b squared plus c. So if you did it right, you should have 4a plus 3b squared plus 5c. Did you get that? Okay. All right, your homework is doing the same exact thing. Now, I don't expect you to show all of this on the worksheet. You can do that in your notebook or scratch paper or wherever you want. Just showing your work. I need your answer on your worksheet. Okay. So it is on Canvas.